Good morning, Commanders. Welcome to the command table. My name is Matt, and I'm going to be taking you through 3 different SR levels of today's Leshir. We have freezing attacks and the wounded modifier, so we'll take a peek at the SR12 stats for that so you can see where Berzerk really kicks in. Before we get into that, if you'd please be so kind as to like, subscribe, and if you want notifications when I drop new videos, hit that notification bell. Also, if you have any questions or comments, or if you have a cool build that you think I should try, go ahead and leave that below. Okay, let's dive right in. I'll show you my primary account. I did 2 different runs with different artifacts. So this is going to run through the Powerstones. We've got Berzerk on basically everything, and then run speed just to get everything to where it needs to be faster. But yeah, basically Berzerk, wherever you can put Berzerk, and then I do have a protection on those Risen Warriors, but that's not crucial. Here's my ring stats, and I think that's all I included there. Yep, and then the wounded, negative 95% at SR15. So we're just using the immunity elixir. That's all we're using. And we are able to clear all the way through. I like having those Risen Warriors because you notice how the Warhounds just kind of ran to Leshir and almost totally bypassed that last life stone. So it is definitely worth having the Risen Warriors. Okay, 27 million. So 27,089,000 on that one. This next one with Amulet, kind of spoiler alert there, I only do 21 million. So here I'm using the Amulet of the Panther Queen instead. And I put the Wraiths in front of the Earth Elemental just because they kill him before he gets an attack off. If you use the Warhounds, there's a chance that he'll knock back your Warhounds, and that might delay your push. So again, just using the immunity elixir, and I only get 21 million. So same rank, ring 3, amulet 3, but it seems as though the ring edges it out again. Okay, this is my second profile, which is now at SR15, and here are the Powerstones. I don't have as many Powerstone slots to put Berzerk on, but I do still put it everywhere I can. And then, so yeah, if you don't have enough Berzerk Powerstones, oh yeah, and here's my ring stats for those that care. Okay, and it's the same wounded debuff, 95%, same SR level. If you don't have enough Berzerk to go around, you got to decide for yourself if it's worth buying the stone packs or if you want to just try and farm them out, because that's what I've been doing. I've just been farming like crazy. So yep, works just fine. Again, lower unit levels. The Primal Warhorns only rank 3 on this profile, but still able to get it done. That Berzerk is doing all the heavy lifting because of the wounded debuff. I switched things around just a little bit. I wanted to put the Warhounds up front to see how that would do, but then I forgot, oh yeah, that Earth Elemental's going to knock him back. So you see, poof. He just sends a few Warhounds back. Nothing terrible. But you could use Amulet of the Panther Queen and not get that knockback with the Warhounds because they'd be stealthed if you have your Amulet to rank 3. So we tried that out. We'll go ahead and skip ahead. Oops. Sorry, normally I don't include the scores. So I switched it around a little bit and I put the Wraiths in front with the Warhounds right behind, and that kind of more evenly distributed the Warhounds throughout the up and down. But it still enabled me to kill that Earth Elemental before he got a knockback off. So this one gave me the most damage overall. So there's the layout if you want to try switching it up a little bit. Again, I think the Risen Warriors are very well worthwhile. Okay, down to SR12. I don't have a whole lot of Wraiths on this one. You can see I've only got 5. But I sub in the Dire Wolves to compensate for the Wraiths that I don't have. And that seems to work just fine, at least at this star rating. Again, Berzerk on everything. I farm Powerstones like crazy on all 4 profiles. So, oh, and there's the wounded, 71.25 as opposed to the 40-something% at SR11. So the Berzerk does actually start factoring in at SR12, but at SR11 and below, it's just not worth it to use all your Berzerks. So yeah, if you're at SR11 and below, you'll probably want to use just damage or maybe strike on your Wraiths, because that knocks things out in the front very quickly. So just whatever Power Stones you got, the Berzerk just doesn't really do anything for you until you get to SR12. Okay, so for SR7, I did try this out. Let's just get unit levels here. Poof. Okay. So the theory behind this one, I wanted to try using these new units, and the reason for that is because they are force and stun immune. So the theory was that they'd be able to push through and the crows wouldn't really stop them. They'd just be able to keep damaging. My paladin, if you can see there, is only level 20, so it just doesn't have enough heals to keep everything up. The reason for putting assassins up here instead of risen warriors, the risen warriors I've got to take out those 2 power stones. I wanted to put the assassins so that they'd be able to take out the soul pylon and the life stone. So that's the reason why I've got the assassins up there. The bomb bots are just to kind of soften up that whole front line. The offset between these 2 bomb bots, the first one is supposed to knock out the first phase of the earth elemental and blow up some shield bearers, so it's supposed to run past but still have the earth elemental in range. The second bomb bot is recessed a little bit so that it arrives later. It still blows up the shield bearers and it knocks out some of the second phase of the earth elemental. This one's supposed to run past the life stone and blow up the top shield bearers there. So yeah, the Warhounds, Drummer, Paladin, and Spirit Panthers, I think they're called, that whole deal was supposed to sustain all the way through and then just grind the boss down. So we'll show you how that turned out. Again, I think the major downfall is that my Paladin just doesn't have the heals to sustain everything through that. All the life stones are down, boss is vulnerable, but everything died. So there's some promise there. It could possibly be functional depending on the rank of the level of your paladin. You might consider doing that. But after I did that, I just went back to the tried and true swarm. Again, I only have so many wraiths on this profile. So here's the power stones for this setup. I got dire wolves to fill in the 2 extra wraith slots that I haven't leveled up yet. I just until I get them to higher levels, I just only focus on 5 at a time, because that's normally all you need, and you can sub in those dire wolves to get the job done. So I don't have a mythic artifact, just using Primal Warhorn and Ring, both level 1, nothing fancy. And I've got the immunity elixir, and there are no boss modifiers. But there you go, got them down just in time. And that's only using, I think they're level 52, 51 or 52 on the Warhounds. And I think the Wraiths are a little bit higher level just because I'm leveling fewer of them. So there it is. Thank you for watching. Hopefully that helps you out. Also, thank you for supporting the channel. Again, please do like and subscribe. And you can also check out thecommandtable.com. We add stuff there from time to time, and we'll have some fun stuff there for you in the near future. Thanks a ton, and we'll have more content for you soon.